Good morning, everybody. MG here, MGCovers, coming to you October the 17th. Today is Thursday. We have some NFL action tonight. It's always exciting when NFL is back for another week. Chiefs-Broncos should be a good matchup, good game to watch from an entertainment perspective. I want to go through several things today. We're going to talk about daily buying, daily picks versus monthly, and investing long-term with a handicapper, the differences, advantages to both. And we're also going to give you a free play at the end of this video. So a couple things real quick. We dive into it here. If I can get this mouse to work properly here. If you're watching this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We've had a lot of subscribers here the last week and a half, a lot. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate that. I love getting feedback from you guys. And also, if you want to follow me on Instagram's MGCovers, cover spelled with a Z, and also on Twitter with a Z as well. All right, so what we're going to do, let's look at yesterday's. As you can see here, we had, of course, we gave out Buffalo as the free pick. That was a loser, just not competitive as well. I think that West Coast, I talked about this on Instagram this morning, struggled to adjust to time on the West Coast. And Colorado, of course, that was a competitive game, lost that one in overtime, so still a good play, and I would have still played both of those teams as well in retrospect. So that takes us to 7-4, 3.58 units year to date for NHL. Now, what I want to talk to you briefly about is if you had purchased, I don't sell daily picks, but let's say you purchased a daily pick yesterday. That would have been a loser, correct? And, you know, I have sold daily picks in the past, and say I would have sold that package for, you know, $25, $30 or whatever. And when you look at handicappers, even good handicappers, let's say somebody's, I hate, people use the term, use the percentage 60%. But at the end of the day, most successful handicappers come in around, depends on the sport, but let's just say 55% hypothetically. In a 30-day period, if a handicapper's 55%, they're only going to win a handful of days more than they lose. So if you're playing just daily picks or daily plays, that is an absolutely terrible, terrible investment. Because out of the 30 days, they're only going to win 16 or 17 of those days. The other days are going to be losing days when you factor it out over 30 days. So the daily buying a daily package is absolutely the worst investment you can make. In case in point, when you look at my record here, yesterday's 0-2, and if you look up here at the top, I went through this already. If you add all these units together, and I just now noticed that the hockey is off there, it should be, I guess that should be 3.58 instead of 3.7. I'll correct that. But in any event, if you add all those up, that's 20 units since August 1st. So somebody that bought a daily package, which I don't sell, they would have lost and been out of $25. Whereas clients that have been with me since August 1st, they're up 20 units. And we sold a lot of packages with the sale that we're going over that we have now. Folks that joined over the weekend are up. Some 7 units, some 8 units since Friday, because we had a really good weekend. So the daily package is really, really, really not the way to go. The way to go is be able to do it long term. I'll show you this. This is from my website here, MGCovers.com. You can actually join if you don't want to take advantage of the special, $49.95 a month. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get people to think from an investment perspective long term, but I want to make it affordable so you stick around. If you go to most handicappers, successful handicappers, it's $299 a month, and that's a car payment for a lot of people. So it's really not feasible for me to think I'm going to be able to keep clients long term if I charge a lot. So $49.95 a month is one option you can do. You can purchase a 6-month membership, which just is the sale that's going on. It's $199 for 6 months. So you would be saving $100. That promo is going to end Sunday night. And of course, if you have a little bit of knowledge of handicapping and you want to get my power rankings, for NHL, NFL, NCAA basketball when it starts, soccer. You can get those for 3 days for $1. Then it's $19.95 a month after that. It's a very popular package. So again, I want to keep the prices low so I can keep you as a client long term in order to show you a yield. Okay? Alrighty, so now that that's out of the way, let's get to all right, let's talk about the NHL. All right, we had a loss yesterday. So the game that we're going to look at this Rangers New Jersey line. You got 57% of the public on Rangers. So Rangers right now are a public team. New Jersey 43%. You look at lines. Rangers are the dog here. New Jersey the favorite. You got anywhere from 120, looks like 124, and then the Rangers are a small dog. Now, if we go over here, this is let's see how I can do this here. Let me get this on screen, folks. Wait just a second here. Whoops, sorry about that. Did I just goof this, y'all? All right, there we go. I got it in focus now. All right, cool. This is like my database that I create my power rankings from. And this line right here, you can't see it from the top. Can I scroll that? This number right here is the number of games they've played. These are goals. These are power play goals. These are goals against. These are power play goals against. This is power play percentage, and this is penalty kill percentage. So let's go over here and look at the Rangers first. Now, the only negative for the Rangers, they have a very small sample. They've only played 3 games, which is really odd. They have 11 goals, 3 power play goals, 9 giving up 9 goals, and giving up 2 power play goals. So they're 33% on the power play, 83% on the penalty kill. I do have a relatively small sample. So let's look at New Jersey Devils. They played 6 games, have scored 13 goals, 0 power play goals. So really struggling offensively. And look at this, giving up 27 goals, 9 power play goals, which brings them to a 0% on the power play and only 57% on the penalty kill. New Jersey are not a good team right now statistically. Obviously, that can change, and we can't look into the future per se. Now, a couple of things to note about this. So we have an advantage. Our line for the Rangers is the power ranking is 118. So for me, that converts into a minus 145 line. So my line for the Rangers is minus 145. New Jersey is an 80 power ranking. That converts into a plus 150 line. So we're getting a ton of value in going with the Rangers. It's obvious we're going to play the Rangers here. It's going to be our free play. But I've focused a lot on stat model statistics, but that you can't just handicap a game statistically. You have to look at situational angles, which we're going to do here. And one of the things that's huge in hockey, in any sport, soccer, hockey, baseball, football, is looking at injuries. Devils have a key injury. Nico's out, top line center. Suffered an upper body injury last game, so they're saying he's not going to play tonight. And then Andy Green is still out, their captain for the Devils. So two key injuries there for the Devils. And when you look at goalies, we're going to take a look there. Georgiev is in the net for Rangers. He's only had 1 game, gave up 2 goals. Good goalie. Going up against Snyder for the Devils, who is just not in form. Has never been great. Definitely not in form now. He's given up 6, 3, and 4 goals in his last 3 starts. So he will be in net for the Devils. So big advantage for the Rangers. So our free play for today, obviously, is the New York Rangers. I actually got them at plus 111. And if you look over here, let's see what we're floating at. You can still get some of that money close to it, dog money, depending on which book you use or if you're using a, quote, creative book. So anyway, so that's it for today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe. We'll probably have a new video coming out called How to Profit from the Three-Way Line in NHL, which is going to be very valuable. And also still plan on doing a handicapping series on college football. So hope everybody has a winning day, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.